Hi, I'm Hester's Queen. Welcome to a new tutorial, this time for backgrounds. Let's not waste any more time. You need, as always, the mod configuration menu, and then we go in and we open backgrounds. Let's make some nice backgrounds. I will go a little bit further away so you can see what I do. So, easiest thing to do. I know there is a lot in it. I don't know why there are so many versions of that in it, but I always use this one. Just a simple rectangle, and we create it. There it is. I mean, of course, you can also select a circle or a triangle, or some of the custom ones. There have just a bit different pattern on it, or forest ones here, or lightning. But we go plain and simple here. This is what I do the most, because when I want to do some nice portraits or something like that, I always use this rectangle one because it's the easiest. And okay, first off, we have to rotate the thing a bit. And I go very carefully, just a slightly bit. Okay, that's good. And then we change the position. You can always reset if you want. And it's reset for each section, which is really practical. And then you go a little bit behind the stereo, not too far, like this. And what I do next is I adjust the scale, and I just put in more length and put in more height. Why? I'll show you. Because if you go in there and you, let's say you have the perfect shot here, but you want to go slightly like this, okay? Then you don't have the problem that there is just an end of your background. Same with here. So you can adjust it slightly more to the sides if you want to. Good. Okay, but if you say white is too boring for you, here is everything. You can go into every possible shade there. Okay? You can even adjust the roughness and the metalness. So it's like nearly like a mirror. Can have cool effects with that. Okay, once you selected the color, I mean, this is already a nice background now, but the backgrounds really shine, with lighty lights. If we go in with lighty lights, and if you don't know how to use that, I have a tutorial for that on my channel, so just watch that. But it's pretty easy. You create a light, you put the light up slightly behind the character, like this, and you can already see that where the light is shining it is brighter, and then it will go darker. And you can adjust this a little bit, like with the power and the distance. And if you go to a lower distance, you have almost this like a little bit overcompensated light, but it can have some really nice effects. You can also adjust the color a bit, and you have a light shade in here, which could look really amazing. If you don't want to have that, just a little bit more shades in the background, then you can go a bit lower on this, and maybe sometimes you have to adjust the background a bit to not have these weird shadows there, and you have to play around a bit with that. Like with all the mods in photo mode, it's always a little bit like testing what works best. And I mean, I don't know it always like, but do you see that? Looks way better now. And if we go now into photo mode, okay, how about that? I mean, this is not the best thing I can do. This is just to showcase everything. But yeah, if we go a little bit to the side and I select the first point to adjust a little bit more, maybe do a little bit less here so it pops a little bit more, and then I toggle all of the markers, and well, it looks alright, but you can do way much better. And also if you put away that, it looks even better. So maybe this light point, we could reduce this light point a little bit, but let's say we go a little bit to the side and well, have it like that. Well, it doesn't look good, but it looks alright, and I have not put any, well, care into that. And this is the magic of backgrounds. So, and if you want to be now a little bit more creative, you can create a circle. You have a circle here, and with a little bit of rotation and adjustments in position, let's see. Okay, again, not perfect, but you can do things like that if you feel adventurous. As I said, I never do something like that. I mean, it's a cool effect, but I'm good with just a simple rectangle background and add some lighty lights on it, and I'm all happy. But I just wanted to show you what is possible with these things. Alright, that's it with the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed and it was helpful. And then maybe we see us in the next tutorial. Bye!